So Jacob, firstly, how disappointing was Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think the way we started the game wasn't right, and ultimately that cost us the game really. I think second half we came out and gave it a real go, and we're unlucky not to get a goal to kind of draw the game, but we just have to pick ourselves up and go again.
What do you put the poor start down to? Because that's not what you've been like in the last few games, is it?
No, I don't know, maybe it's a fluke, maybe it's just one of those things that can happen. We're slow to start the game, and then once we got going we were okay, but it's the start that cost us, and I don't know if there's anything you can put that down to, but us as players have to kind of realise what we did wrong and put it right on Saturday.
Could it possibly be the fact that you conceded so late against Bolton on Saturday? You were sort of in control. I know it was only 1-0, but could that have been sort of in the back of your mind, still sort of reeling a bit from that?
I don't know, it's hard to say. As professionals, we try and put it behind us, and maybe there's a bit of a lag on it, but I don't think it affected us too much, because the performance was right. It wasn't like we didn't deserve to win that game. It was like unlucky what happened to us, so I think it shouldn't have affected us now.
So yeah, Gillingham on Saturday, it could be fair to call it a must-win game, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think every game in this league is winnable anyway, but Gillingham on the weekend is a really big game, and I think 3 points would take us a long way. So we've got to get right Thursday, Friday, and go into that game knowing like a win would be massive for us.
And it's remembering the positives, I guess, isn't it? That the good second half against Lincoln and the majority of the game against Bolton.
Yeah, we created a lot of chances second half against Lincoln, and Bolton we were very dominant all game. So if we take the positives and go into the weekend with a good mindset, knowing we're more than good enough to win that game, then we hopefully will get a result.
It's about consistency, isn't it? 90 minutes of performance rather than just 45 or 60 or whatever.
Yeah, I think against Bolton we had about 104 minutes or whatever it was of a good performance, and it's just like my mistake in the box, give the ball away on the counter. It's kind of what happens if we don't manage the game right. So I think that's a big learning curve for us, and then Tuesday we can learn from that again. We can't start a game like that. If we take those two things, knowing those two things, take them into Saturday, hopefully we can put on a really good performance and get the 3 points.
What about yourself? Because we've not spoken since you joined, and you've come in and you seem absolutely comfortable at the level, don't you?
Well, I think the lads have welcomed me really well. I think playing alongside Ant, who kind of knows what to do at this level and has been the ins and outs of League One and Two for probably 10 years now. Playing with him, I knew Greg from before, I know Cooney, so I think it was just a case of settling in, and I think the boys have helped me to do that.
And looking back, your debut was Tottenham Hotspur, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was obviously a great place to go and play a game, and I think we put on a really good performance there as well. I don't think there's a game, except from the last 20 minutes or the first 20 minutes at Lincoln, I don't think there's a time we've played that when I've played with the team that we haven't performed well. I think even Sheffield Wednesday first half we were under the cosh a bit, but we came in at 0-0 and then we went out second half, and it was a quite a even game then. So I think we've got to take the positives of the last month. The performances we've put together have on the most, like on the whole part, been good. So if we take that, we'll be hopefully okay.